What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? This is Kay, and I'm back with another one. This is what I've been telling you guys. This is a report on pro football. I guess pro football talk. Says Deion Sanders tell recruits he will pick a school by Saturday. Ah, I told you guys. I told you Deion will not stay at JSU long term. I don't think he would. Money talks, man. Even though he got money, opportunity. He wants opportunity for, um, you know, for his boys, his kids, not his own personal children. He's not biological children, but you know, this is for him, for his kids, for the other kids as well, and his coaches. JSU is not that can afford Dion long term, and the coaches are taking a serious pay cut. So that program, if he leaves that program, oh my goodness, it's gonna just go down. But let's read. Hall of Fame cornerback Deion Sanders officially has become a big time college football coach. Big time football coaches treat low level jobs as the stepping stones to something bigger and better. Deion seems to be on the brink of talking a bigger and better job. Um, Via Kevin O'Donnell of Fox 13 in Tampa Bay, the current Jackson State coach is telling recruits he will be at the school on Sunday. Per O'Donnell, the finalist seems to be Colorado, USF, and Cincinnati. Sanders also could decide to stay where he is. Sanders has spent 3 seasons at Jackson State. He has transformed and energized the program. Some thought he would stay there for the rest of his coaching career. Sorry about that. But Deion, like all big time college football coaches, want more. And he has every right to pursue more. That's how it works. The goal is to climb the ladder, make more money, win more games, pursue more championships. It's wrong to criticize coaches for doing it. Almost as wrong as is it for coaches to criticize college football players who make decisions in their own best interests. That's really the key here. Coaches can do what they want, go where they want. Players should have the same freedom without getting called out for it. So, there you have it. I said it, and I think a lot of people, they came for me. They were like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Deion is not going anywhere. I said, man, I think he goes to USF. Um, I don't see Colorado or Cincinnati. I see USF as a landing spot. But he can stay. He can stay at JSU. If JSU is going to kick out some more money for the coaches, I don't. The coaches need more money. That's his biggest problem. But he did his best, and a coach like Deion, I don't see him staying long term. Even if it's not this season, in the next few seasons, I think he will leave to get a bigger job, a better job, with a bigger conference. That's just my own opinion. Um, you know, you can't in this world when it comes to money and opportunity, you take it. You just take it. You don't wait and say, hey, you're doing this for the culture. You're doing this for no. You got to get the money. Right? You got to take on the opportunity because these schools nowadays, they they can say, "Oh, we don't think there's a better fit for you, and we got to end the contract." They will let you go. So you got to look out for yourself. All right, you did your best. You made an impact on the school, on the football program, and the state and the community. Once you've done that, you've done your job. It's time to move on to bigger and better things. And I think Deion will move on to bigger and better things. If he leaves this year, I'm not surprised. And I said it. This is the best time for him to leave. If he waits another year, he might not get the opportunity again. Go to this school, do another 3 years there, do very well, and move on. That's how these coaches do it. Some of these coaches don't wait, uh, long term. They do well, and if they're making an impact, they move on. They move on. They move on to another college team, do well there, and move on to the next best college team. That's how you move up. You don't stay in one position because you're trying to. No, you got to move on. You got to move on. You got to create more opportunity for the kids that you're trying to coach and recruit, not to stay at JSU. JSU can't afford Deion Sanders and what he's going to bring, because the price goes up, your value goes up, and we all should know, if you know business, the value goes up. And if the program that you're with can't afford you, then it's just time to move on. That's pretty much it. And I said it, and a lot of people got upset. People got upset, like, oh, what are you talking about? You don't know anything. You just posting whatever you want to post and posting content for clout. And I said, Deion is out of here. And we'll see. We'll see by Monday, if he is leaving or he's staying with JSU. I see him leaving. I see him leaving. I'm telling you, I see him leaving. I don't see him staying with this school. He did his best, and let's see what decision he makes moving forward. That's just the way it is, man. It's not personal. It's just business, and it goes for anybody. If you have an opportunity to go somewhere else, if you have a job and you're working at this job and you've been there 6 months, and another job, someone's going to offer you more money, man, you better take it. Don't be like, oh, they gave me an opportunity because they believed in me. Yeah, sure they did. Because the time will come when they will say, we are ending this, we are letting you go because we can't afford you anymore, or we are closing down or something like that. They will let you go. So you take on all the opportunities that you can while you're living. Don't sit back and wait and say, oh, I'm doing this for the culture. I'm doing this for the community. No, you better take your money. You better get your money. You better get your money. You know what I'm saying? Get your money while you can, while you're alive. Don't wait, because this opportunity might not come back again. It wouldn't. I know people who have coached at the high school, and they're coaching, they're killing in the game, and all of a sudden a college coach was like, hey, why don't you join me, be a wide receiver coach or a tight ends coach? And some folks would be like, oh no, I can't leave my boys. Oh man, I'm so invested in my boys, your boys will be fine. You know what I'm saying? Because when you go to that college, let's say you're a high school coach, a head coach, and you go to that college, right, as a wide receiver coach, tight end coach, or whatever, the position coach, or whatever you go for, that opens the door for your boys to come join you, right? I had a friend who declined many offers. He was good, and eventually he couldn't get enough good players because they redistrict the whole neighborhood, they district the whole community. So the kids that were able to play very well were going to another school. So he couldn't get good players, and his team sucked every year, right, for almost 3 years, and they let him go. They were like, the parents complained, were like, oh, we are not winning, the boys are not learning anything. They complained, and they fired him. And he could have taken a job at Maryland University to coach there, and he refused. So that's just the way it is. You got to take on the opportunity. What's up, Countdown? Coach Prime, is he leaving or staying? Great question. I think he's leaving. I don't think he's staying. If I'm wrong, then I come back and say, yes, I was wrong. But I don't think he's leaving. I don't think he's staying. I think he's going to move on to one of these three schools: Colorado, USF, and Cincinnati. Um, I think some of these programs have better programs. They have, I think they have more money. Um, and his coaches are being underpaid at the moment. So I think this is a better opportunity for him to take one right now. I mean, if he takes one of these jobs 2-3 years, another school is gonna come call, gonna reach out. I mean, that's the way football is. That's the way some of these programs are. They see you doing well, they come down and get you. So don't sleep on your opportunities, man. I had opportunities to do multiple things. I had two opportunities one time, man, because I was like, oh, I like the people here, man. I stayed and they treated me like dirt crap, you know. So yeah, always take on the new opportunities for yourself. And we'll see how things go. And I think Deion did a good job. And whoever they hire to fill his footsteps, they have a big one because I don't think that program is going to survive. Most of the recruits are going to leave. Most of the players are going to leave. Let's just say it like that. They will leave. They will leave and follow him wherever he goes. All right. So that's all I have to say. And hopefully people just deal with it. People just are able to deal with his decision and respect his decision. They shouldn't. I think the people in that city, in that town, shouldn't be upset if he does decide to leave. When they hire a coach, what type of impact can you make in that community? He's made a lot of impact. The schools, the seats are always filled. They're always filled with fans. And he was able to do that. Not only just at home, he was able to do that away as an away coach. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how things go. And good luck to Deion. I hope I hope he makes. I hope he takes the job. Um, because I think he can do more. We need more black coaches in those bigger conferences. We need more black coaches, those bigger conferences. And Deion can be the stepping stone, right? If Deion gets a job in one of these big schools, he bring other black coaches. And I know people are complaining, because they're not giving black people enough chances to coach. This is why we need Deion to go to a big school. So he can bring some of these coaches from the NFL who's been terminated or let go to coach with him and get paid as well. So they can also build up their resumes and also get other job opportunities out there. All right. And this goes through Deion. So we need people like Deion to get this job so he can bring other coaches along with him. I don't want Deion to stay at Jackson State. I really don't, to be honest. I want him to move up. I think Jackson State will hold him down a little bit, financially. Yes, it will hold him down financially. And no, he needs to move up. And I think it goes for anybody. Move up in life, man. Move up in life. Stop thinking, oh yeah, I'm good, I'm comfortable here. No, you gotta move up. Yes, you're gonna ruffle some feathers, you're gonna hurt some people's feelings, but it is what it is. It is what it is. So, I think that's all I have for today. Don't forget to hit the like button. Also, subscribe if you're new to the channel. And don't forget to comment below if you think he will leave or stay. I'm just curious to see what happens. I'm very curious to see what happens, and I hope he leaves to move on to bigger opportunities. Don't get stuck. All right, don't get stuck because he might stay there next season, and they don't even have a good season, and nobody calls him like, "Hey, coach." Nope, he might go 5-5 next year because you never predict the future. But you take on the better job opportunity, better opportunities, a better program, and you can reshape that program in your own the way you see fit. Um, all right, guys. Have a wonderful day. This is Kay, and I'm checking out. Peace.